Live from Orlando, DAWG Sports proudly brings you the Magic at Amway Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Last game for the Hornets, the loss. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Wall looking it over. Tim Duncan with the rebound. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Now, Maxey. From the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Charlotte. Stolen by Okoro. From deep, good on the three-point shot.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Here's Levine going inside, and Levine with the slam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Duncan.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Durant deciding where to go with it. His three-pointer's off the mark. We've seen a quick start here for the Hornets. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Leonard takes it inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now here's Levine. Oh!
My goodness. Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Duncan. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Marcus Campbell. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
Now here's Levine. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Kept alive. Good on the 13-footer. Levine's got 6.
Mid-range, no problem for Levine. He easily adjusts his shot as needed.
Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Maxey. Stolen by Durant. Here's Camby. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Maxey. It's good from the top of the key. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
No hesitation there from Maxey. Confident in that jumper, as he should be.
And Levine throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now here's Ingram. Still scoreless. Outside, Maxey. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Levine with the drive.
Nice little screen and roll action here. Levine surveys the defense and then makes the right read, which is so important.
Ingram outside. Duncan right side. Over Camby. No good there off the double clutch.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And finished off by Katie.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Swiped away. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. Here's KD. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. And here's Leonard. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's KD. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's KD. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 10. Back to Leonard. Launches it. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Here's Levine. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Hornets leading by 7. From the high post. Goes up the baseline. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
Outside, Wall. And he lays it straight in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Beyond the arc. And the three ball is good. Maxi's got 13.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's Charlotte going into the break with a 10-point lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Maxi's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. Here's Duncan. Here's Leonard. Out to Duncan. Outside, Maxey. Screen by Duncan. There's the triple. Rebound by the Magic.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Camby. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Maxey. Here's Duncan. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Duncan is so good with that pump fake, in part because he's so fundamentally sound. Has no weakness in the fundamental aspects of the game.
And the second free throw, good. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3, like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
Here's Crawford following the basket by Tim Duncan. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Over to the wing. Crawford outside. Just 5 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot.
Brandon Ingram is as complete a player as they come. I mean, not only awesome on offense, but spectacular on defense as well.
Pass to Duncan. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Plenty of space. And he hits the jump shot. Duncan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, too easy for Duncan there. Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants to.
They set the pick. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they repeatedly closed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So both teams changing it up here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And KD, no good on that one. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft. Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game. Great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
The Magic shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
14 foul. Hornets foul. Williams.
That one is off.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Ingram. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the Hornets miss again. The Magic trailed by 15. Here's Buffkin. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there. Ivy with it. Pass to Okoro. Outside Williams. Now Ivy. Back to Williams. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Here's Buffkin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
Levine. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
.127 left here in the second. And the jam by Levine.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
And the rejection by Zubats. With the teardrop. Pass to Buffkin. There's the drive. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Buffkin's got his third basket of the night right there. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. The Magic. A switch here. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Bounce pass from Ivy. Ingram drawing the double team. Nobody near Williams. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Crawford outside. Out to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Rebound by Williams.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Now, here's Ivy. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Charlotte up 11. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center.
43.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Hornets. At one point, they led by 16. Now Leonard. Pass to Brown. And Camby over to help. And here's Leonard from three. Rebound Camby. The Magic trailed by 11. And Levine, here we go. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Duncan. Lays it up and banks it in. Duncan's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Charlotte.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
Levine can't hit. Charlotte leading by 13. Credit where credit is due. T.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
First team foul.
On the wing, Duncan. Over Camby. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 15.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Levine, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Lightning move off the dribble. No one can slide over in time. He beat the help. Results in Levine getting free throws. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Duncan up on top. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Camby. The Magic trailed by 13. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., our thanks to you. Here's Leonard, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Levine, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Levine showing you good effort that time, not allowing the foul to stop him from getting the shot off.
At the line for Orlando.
He's off on the second. Hornets leading by 10. And here's Maxey. 16 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Maxey.
Maxey's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside Durant. Here's the 3. That shot off.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Charlotte calls timeout. Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. And you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Get loud. It's your 407 Kansas City.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. There's a screen by Williams. From the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out. The Magic trailed by 12. Durant with it. He's got 8. Tries the spin move. What a move. Terrific spin move there. 10 points for him.
The defender all over Durant, and he still gets it to go. Well done.
Here's Ivy. At the top of the key, Williams. And there it is for him. Williams has got 5 now. Here's Bufkin. A 12-point game. Out left to the wing. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Morris with the rebound. Hornets leading by 12. On the wing, Morris. Pass to Brown. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. The wide open look for Durant. Again, Durant missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And with each passing season, the 7-footer, Nick Richards, looks more and more comfortable.
Whenever he's on the floor, Greg, he's going to work hard as well as focused on taking good shots and playing tough defense and really staying within himself. I love that about it.
Here is Durant following the bucket by the Hornets. And slam dunk by Canby.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And so here's Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Driving in. Off target from 3-point range. Charlotte leading by 14. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Ivy. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Chang with a clean look. Offline with his 3. Now, here's Ivy. He has 5. With 4 seconds on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And defenses can't be too physical with Ivy because he's just so good at attracting the whistle.
Ivy taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Whitehead. Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hornets lead by 50. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
You get open, and Wall will find you. He's got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
Leonard, no luck. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 13. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Charlotte. Now Maxey. Screen by Duncan. Inside, Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Here's Levine. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Right side, Leonard. And he converts the layup. And the Hornets lead by 15.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The 3 from KD. Charlotte leading by 15. Outside, Maxey. Kawhi Leonard again. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Great work down inside. Leonard so adept at converting on the interior.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Whitehead. Ingram with the steal. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
How about that endless wingspan of Ingram? I mean, really causing the opposition a lot of problems.
Now here's Levine. Levine double team. Back to Wall. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Leonard. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Charlotte calls timeout. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Your 407 penalty.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Duncan. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Magic trailed by 21. They could use a bucket. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Here's Ivy. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
And again, the Hornets missing. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. KD a screen. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Ivy. Driving inside.
I love when Ivy is aggressive on offense because he's so effective playing downhill.
Pass to Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Hornets leading by 18. And here's Leonard. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Ooh, look at the burst from Ivy. He is a premier athlete.
Levine with it. Here's Whitehead. Here's Camby. The shot that time, not on target. Duncan with some nice D. Here's Charlotte. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. The Magic trailed by 20. Camby the screen. Looking to end his cold spell. Pass to Durant. There's the three. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Charlotte.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Tim Duncan.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
There's Whitehead. Sinks the triple. So it's the Hornets now. They have a 19-point lead. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Now, here's Ivy. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks.